I laugh because for about a couple weeks I've been dreading this day. I have to go to court again for the same thing that happened like 2 years ago at this point. Um, I'd say, like, my nerves are fine, but I think just dealing with any sort of stuff kind of like, brings up nerves or whatever. I don't know. I can tell you no matter how many times I would um, do something like this, I don't think it would be, my thing, public speaking. Whatever. So I have to, I had to testify last time, and they want me to come in again to testify. For some reason, it like bugged me like an extra a lot this time. I mean, last time was a bit different, but so yesterday, like, I've been doing really good especially since I quit, marijuana. But I've been good at keeping things at bay and, seeing it for what it is and all that stuff. Also yesterday, the universe, showed me like 1,011% part of my purpose in the future, which is crazy. We're not gonna talk about that now. So it would have been a good day, but like, the anxiety kind of took over me. I tried to figure it out, combat it. I don't like to use the word combat, but I tried to, work through it and stuff, and it's still a bit, it's stuck. So I was like, I need to get out of the house. I need to just take a walk. I mean, I went to the gym early in the morning, but I was like, I gotta get out of the house. What am I gonna do? I don't want to do this. I was thinking of ways out of it. Because technically I could walk away from it. Technically I could just, say it's your job to figure out whatever. There's a million, things that went through my head when I was trying to figure it out, right? So I had to take a walk. But then I remembered that where it happened at my old place, my uncle lived across the street, and there was a whole I'd say like a whole incident, a whole neighborhood, and when stuff like that happens, the whole neighborhood comes out, and I didn't realize it until that moment that my uncle recorded it, and he might have the video still, and I was like, so I called him, and he had it. I saw that anxiety waiting for him to send it to me. Felt like he was at work and stuff. He couldn't go through his phone and stuff, But he had it, and bro, I've never had like such a sigh of relief. Enlightenment, energy lifted off me, and all that stuff. Right? It was crazy, and I thank the universe. I mean, it always works out for you, right? The best way possible. It always works out for you. So now I have a video of the exact incident for the exact thing he's being charged for. It's all on video. I just put it on a CD, and hopefully I get to walk right into there, give him that thing, and walk out and never deal with this again. If court comes in the future, it is what it is. But I've started to wrap things up here. Like, I'm done with all this stuff. I've learned my lessons and stuff like that. All the signs show that, something bigger is coming. I don't know exactly what that is or how it will unfold or anything, and I'm just open to, but I see this point in my life, this event itself as like a marker. Done, I've quit all my bad habits, stuff like that, and I'm working on myself, and I'm working towards my future goal, purpose, or what I want to be. So maybe I'll talk about someday. So yeah, I'm gonna be a good witness, the best witness Massachusetts has ever seen. I'm gonna walk in there with that CD, with the video, hand it over, and walk out. Go back, and we're gonna go to the gym on the way home instead of smoking a joint like I normally would. Maybe I'll update it, maybe not, because I know it'll all work out fine anyways. Because it always does, if you believe it. I laugh because they're gonna maybe testify again, but it's funny. I'll report back later. It's just funny. The synchronicity's going on right now, the second time around. So, I had to testify and all that stuff. So, I just got back now, but I can't even explain to you, like since I quit pot, and I guess I feel like in general I've got another level of enlightenment and connection to the universe so many things happened to me today that just in court, um, that just prove that number one, I'm highly connected to the other side, and also that I'm a conduit for that to that for Earth. Like it runs through me, and it's my job to kind of spread it around the world or around my wherever I'm at. So I guess with the not smoking pot thing, I'm able to. I guess when I'm out in public, I'm much more nicer. I'm not closed off. I mean, more apt to say, "Hey, have a good day," or "Hi," or how, whatever to random strangers. But the actual kid that I had to testify against, it was like an OUI case on top of the the resisting arrest or whatever. But you know, I've I have empathy. I had a lot of empathy, for, in general. But like he's not my enemy. But I feel like maybe he had some sort of like judgments against me, or kind of he never showed it. But like if someone's trying to put me in jail, you're apt to have a bad attitude towards that person. And I remember when I first testified, his mother grilled me. You know, it's funny how the court set up is like we're basically sitting next to each other, like as we're trying to figure out pre-trial here, whatever, whatever. I also realized that just understanding the court system and maybe having to testify once in a great while is actually part of my full purpose. So um, this is not like this is training, I guess. I understand that in many levels, even just as a human. Anyways, so I had to get up and go to the bathroom, but I waited until he ended up getting up because I was a bit nervous. I mean, my stomach was hurting the whole time. Um, so when he got up to go to the bathroom, I waited a few minutes, and then I decided to get up to go to the bathroom. So then I walked down the hall, went to the bathroom, and he came back. He's sitting out there with his mother. He's a Spanish kid. You know, I don't think his lawyer. Side note, sidebar. I don't think his lawyer is a very good lawyer. I mean, besides the proceedings and the technical stuff, I could do a better job. So I feel like regardless, he's misrepresented. But anyways, back to that main point. So as much as I was nervous that he would kind of felt some way, I was like, you know what? As I was walking back into the to the door, him and his mom were on the side talking, and I went up to him. I was like, hey man, like look, no offense, no, they're forcing me to do this, right? And I was like, God bless, good luck, and God bless you. And like I shook his hand, and like his mother lit up after grilling me the first time. His mother lit up, and it's interesting how I'm able to speak more, be more fluent in the world when it comes to speech compared to like when I used to smoke pot even once a week. Like it kind of like makes your mind kind of go within, and then you get stuck there, and it takes a few days to get out. So like, it's crazy. First of all, I'm proud of myself for doing that. Like telling just telling him like no offense, you know, God bless, good luck, God bless. I realized that when I do, even well, that interaction made shivers just shoot up my spine. Um, like, but I do notice even in passing. I don't know if it's just because it's part of what I'm supposed to be doing, existing in the world, but like, or it's from energy from the other person. But every time I say something nice to someone in public, go out of my way to say something nice or like or whatever, I get this energy feeling. Though I don't do it often. So like I'm starting to realize that I could do that more often because there was a woman there when I first was sitting in the DA office, at the bar downstairs. She was going through a situation with her husband, and she was, you could tell she's very nervous, and talk about her husband's lawyers that scary and all that stuff. And she was rambling to the court advocate, the witness advocate, rambling and rambling and rambling about her concerns, and the court advocate couldn't handle it. But then when she walked, it wasn't her job to handle it. But once she started to walk up the stairs, I actually, as nervous as I was in general, because I'm in a court building, I literally, didn't fall. She left, and then I went out towards the way she left up the stairs. I was like, hey, 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 and I called her back down. She came back down. I was like, trust the universe. The universe is always working in your favor. Just believe, just trust in the universe, trust in the bigger plan. And she's like, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And then also, when I went to the bathroom the second time, there was a woman sitting out, looking out the window. And, she looked very sad. I can read these cues from people. Like, pretty sure I can read it before I even, like, mentally comprehend it. Like that there's something wrong, empathy. I'm an empath, like, but I'm well trained. So she's sitting there looking out the window. She was really sad, and I didn't even think twice. As I walked by, I went up behind to her, put my hand on her back, and I was like, "Trust God's plan." Like, I I would say, "Trust God's plan, trust the universe's plan." And she, "Thank you so much, thank you so much." And I just walked away, and I realized that, like, I'm the miracle. That's it. Like it's not like selfish. It's not egotistical. Um, I'm the miracle. My existence is for a higher power, whatever the higher power is. Like, it's all love and light. That's the whole point of this thing. And I laughed too because as I was sitting watching court proceedings, before the case was even called, one of the cases was exactly like the one me and my father had when I first came back. Like, almost the same. The kid flew to Colorado, and like the dad didn't understand. Told him to get back on his meds and stuff. It was really weird, but it was so synchronic. I was forced to, I had to testify because I had the key piece of evidence. Um, as much as I was nervous, and trying to avoid it, I'm glad I realized the universe was pushing me, my higher self, whatever, was pushing me to go through this. And it was set up perfectly. And I realized the more I get in alignment, especially since I quit smoking weed, and making better habits and stuff, working out, eating better. I realized how everything works out for me. Like, it's all taken care of. It's almost like it's a given. Like, the path is already set. I just need to kind of relax into the groove. There's so many instances. I'm sure I forgot about a bunch of just today. It's a bit, I wouldn't say overwhelming, but it excites me a bit, for the future. Because now I'm free of this. I'm definitely free of this. Like, I asked, and like, this is it, I just laugh. I kind of like being living proof. Like, you even asked me like 2 years ago, or even go back a bit more, I wouldn't even show myself. I mean, since I met Claire, like, my whole life changed. Like, and I've been through some things, man, like some experiences, and I realized that's my path. This is my path. I'm a number 33 life path, right? So I'm here to experience and learn as much as I can in this life, and basically, be that and show that in any situation I'm in, even if it's the apocalypse and the world's ending, right? I'm here to, be the divine, the channel, the guy, the guy is heaven on earth. I'm not even trying to, like, be boastful, because it's not. I'm humbled. Like, life, I didn't even ask for it. I mean, sometimes I felt stuck and all this stuff, but like, I got more than humbled. It's like, I understand everyone and everything. I am everyone and everything I've been through is, taught me about the human experience. Everything, the homelessness, the bad family relations, the exes, the women in my life, whatever, the friends, the enemies. I just see it all as like a learning experience. So I don't hold any grudges. In fact, I just let it go. It's just grateful for the experiences that got me here. And I'm 30, I'm 38, 39. I don't remember my age. I'm younger than that. My watch, I just looked down and my watch was at 138. And then when I said that, I looked down and it said 139. Whatever. That's how my life has been working lately since I quit smoking and got more connected. These little, like, knowings before they happen to, like, I'm a bit just awestruck with life right now. But the thing is like, if anyone like gets jealous of this, or like, thinks it's outside of them, like, you can do the same. And maybe I'll start some sort of like program, or like, a way to help others actually succeed in this, succeed at getting where I'm at, because it's possible. I mean, we all have different purposes and different jobs in the world and stuff like that. But there's no reason why, there's no reason why you can't do what get this sort of connection, you know? That said, you know, I was gonna go to the gym. Instead, I bought a thing of macaroni and cheese and a green smoothie. So I'm done talking for the day. My throat is raspy and whatever. So I think I'm just gonna, eat, take a nap, and relax for the rest of the day. Figure out what tomorrow brings tomorrow. But you are. I just need to say, like, if things don't work out for you in certain ways or whatever, like, let go of the idea because it's not meant for you. The things that, first of all, nothing that happens to you is a bad thing. It's meant to teach you about yourself. Don't be the victim. I mean, it's hard not to be. I get it. But life is happening for you. And the more you just kind of let go of the way you think it needs to look or how it needs to be, or even if you know the end result of where you're going, like just get rid of the idea of like how you're going to get there. It's almost like surrender, I guess. Surrender, grace, patience. The human condition, you want it done instantly. Can you keep my eyes on the camera? The universe will show you things that aren't meant for you. That's I think what 99% of humans issues are with getting what they want. They're always chasing something that's not even meant for them. They're living a life that's not meant for them. The more you just get rid of the BS and just realize that, like, you surrender and just kind of live. Live by the heart, like the instinct of the heart, like without questioning it or worrying about where it's taking you. You will fall right into your life path, exactly where you need to be. Because you know what? You yourself, as a soul, have chosen a path. Some people's souls will not fulfill the path. And I guess as a master number 33, I have to try my best to master this. But like, the path has already been laid out for you, I think. And it's just getting in alignment every day that in any way that you can, even if it's the littlest amount. You can do that. I think your path is laid out for you. So stop fighting what the universe is taking away from you or denying you from, because that's your protection. And it sounds simple, but just start living. Start doing things that are from the heart, not the mind, because that's not the answer. Just live. Live with with the intent that everything is from the heart. And obviously establish a connection to the other side. Ask for guidance. They can't interfere with your life if you're not asking. You can't get the answers if you don't ask. But if you ask, it'll be given. And it might not give you the answer, but it'll give you the steps. And then you take that step, and the next step appears. That's what Yosef taught me. What we were talking, eating. Well, I mean, I kind of knew, but he, made it fresh in my mind. You just take the step, and then the rest is taken care of. Just trust that the next step is always there. Stop overthinking it. But it's from the heart. The heart, the mind is important, but it's not you. Number one, it also it only knows what it knew and what it's been through. So then the rest of your life is based on that, and your decisions are based on that. Sometimes you need to just trust your heart. And that's what I've been doing this whole time. Even though my mind is far beyond all the way. Now the mind is in the back seat as much as I can get it back there. Because it's all about heart. You gotta be real. And you gotta have heart. And that's it. It's almost as simple as that. All right, I'm out. I'm gonna take a nap. Love and light.